Gentlemen and ladies and gents, sorry, different video. I just placed this video up. Notice this POA replaces, revokes all previous POAs filed with and we put the word banks there. You're not going to title it that way. That video is only designed to show you how that if you were to rescind your power of attorney, and you do have the right to rescind the power of attorney, the logic is no power of attorney is permanent. Those of you who've tried to rescind power of attorneys before and you've been ignored, what you need to do is you need to challenge that. Now, I need to check something while I'm doing this video, and this video is going to be short. I give you my word on that because I don't have the time to make it long. Good. I knew they were going to do copyright because I did some of the videos. Some of the items in there were from videos that, were online, like Boys to Men Believe. And so I kind of knew that I was going to get some hits. I thought that they might have flagged that video for taking it down, but as you see, it did not happen that way. There won't be any music in this video. Just want to make sure you all understand what's going on. I have not gotten anything from anyone about revoking the power of attorney or the deed of trust, and that was disturbing. What you need to do is research on how to revoke a trust. Now, some trusts are irrevocable. Is the power of attorney, the deed of trust, irrevocable trust? Is the deed of trust irrevocable? Does the grantor surrender any and all rights? I don't believe so. I believe the deed of trust is for the grantor. I believe that the grantor's intentions is the law of the trust. I believe that because these are maxims. So you're going to have to enforce the issues. You have to enforce those. You have to make sure that they hear you. Now, sometimes when you communicate with the courts don't hear you. So it's our job to make them hear us. So let's start making them hear us. Okay? Let's get their attention. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to work on some things based on what I just said. And that's the unique thing. When I start talking, there are things that I talk about that I don't intend on talking about. So let me give you where I'm going. When I said we need to make the courts hear us, the courts are operating in equity. They're administrative courts. All courts are equitable courts. All administrative courts are equitable courts. Bankruptcy court is an equitable court. The court must render equity. They cannot just dismiss your petitions. They cannot just ignore you because they feel like it. If you bring an equitable claim, they must recognize that equitable claim. If you're in bankruptcy and they want to dismiss your bankruptcy, say you can't dismiss my bankruptcy. We're in a national emergency. And as long as we're in a national emergency, I have the right to have my public debt, my debt, which is deemed public debt, discharged per the intentions of Congress in the March 9, 1933 Act and the May 12, 1933 Act. And if I do not, then you need to state so specifically with specificity. Okay? And that's what I'm getting ready to do. The courts are ignoring your 445 forms, then ladies and gentlemen, include your 445 form in the body of your motion, not at the end, in the body. So attach your authorization and approval in your motion, and in the body of your motion, you put the 445 form, and then you complete the rest of the motion, and then you sign it. Don't put it at the back as an attachment. Put it within the motion itself. Make them deny the motion, deny your 445 form. That will give you something to appeal on because it is tender of payment. And pay attention, document it as tendering payment. That's the issue. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this information is beneficial. I would definitely suggest you go and you watch this video. The information in there is directed at you all referencing your mortgages and your homes and getting some sort of relief. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Goodbye.